is now in session.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the brand new year of 2025. It's hard to believe that we're already halfway through the 2020 decade already. It's kind of funny. The last time I was on here, it was last year. That seems like a long time ago. Anyways, welcome to the PCBC Season 2, Episode 17. This is the first episode I have filmed since in 2 weeks, actually, which is kind of interesting enough. Those who do not know what the PCBC is, if you're joining for the first time, it's a Pennsylvania College Basketball Courts, a podcast I created last year. Believe it or not, we're actually almost on a full year since the first episode ever aired on this podcast, so I'm very excited to be here. It's my beloved has joined the show. Anyways, for those who may not know, my name is the Honorable Judge Noah, reporting live, finally back home in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, after my last 2 episodes, they were filmed in Wisconsin. So there's a couple things that I've been working on over the past couple days that I was getting ready for this episode. So we're trying 2 new things today on this episode, which I am very excited about, to say the least. But let's get into it. We got a lot to deal with today. So the first things first, we start with the PSAC Men's Basketball Athletes of the Week. This was from week 6, so this was right before Christmas break. So the last set of games did not occur until almost 2 weeks ago. So the last game was 11 days ago, to be on the right track. For IEP was about 12 days ago. So let's get to the overall PSAC Athletes of the Week. So for the PSAC East Athlete of the Week, it was Joshua Walker from Westchester University, who is a forward and senior for Upper Marlboro, Maryland, playing his high school ball at Riverdale Baptiste. Walker was excellent over the last 3 games for Westchester, averaging 16.3 points per game and 12.3 rebounds per game, including a 25.15 rebound double-double versus Seton Hill in the game against Seton Hill on December 21st in a 69-56 win. On December 14th at Caldwell, Walker led Westchester in scoring with 19 points on 8 of 13 shooting, along with 9 rebounds and 4 assists, leading Golden Rams to a hard-fought 80-76 win over the Cougars. On Tuesday, I would guess that would be December 18th. No, wrong day. 17th. So the matchup on December 17th, they played Pitt Johnstown. Walker recorded what was at the time a new season high with 13 rebounds, while also coming away with a pair of blocks and a steal to go, along with 5 points offensively for the Golden Rams. Walker finished off 2024 with his best performance of the year and perhaps one of the best in his career, as the senior scored 25 points on 8 of 14 shooting, served as his new season high, which also securing a career-high 15 rebounds in the win against Seton Hill. East Division's Defensive Athlete of the Week goes to Cam Young, who is a guard and forward senior from Swedesboro, New Jersey. He played high school at Newman Goretti. Cam Young led East Stroudsburg to a win over Seton Hill and played in all 40 minutes in a close 83-81 overtime loss to Slippery Rock, a game in which he totaled 5 steals and 2 blocks on the defensive end, added 2 steals against Seton Hill, and averaged 5.5 rebounds and 5.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 15.5 points per game during that span. The West Division's Athlete of the Week goes to SRU's Luke Hales, who was a point guard, redshirt junior from Fairview Park, Ohio, played high school at Fairview in Ohio. He led SRU to a perfect 2-0 record 2 weeks ago, with victories over Mansfield 105-62 and East Stroudsburg 83-81 in overtime. And in the process of extending SRU's winning streak to 5 games, he provided the Rock, averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, 20 points, 6 assists, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game over that 2-game span, shooting 56% from the floor, 60% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. He went for a career-high 23 points, along with 7 assists and 3 steals in the 43-point win against Mansfield on December 17th, coming off a 17.5 assist game again in the 2-point overtime win at East Stroudsburg on December 21st. He is SRU's primary ball handler, also committed just 2 turnovers over the week in Slippery Rock's wins over Mansfield, which was its largest win over a PSAC team in 15 years, Well, the East Stroudsburg win was the program's first all-time road win at East Stroudsburg. So congratulations to SRU on winning their first game at the Kohler Field in East Stroudsburg. West Division Defensive Player of the Week is Dallin Alexander, who is from the California Vulcans, forward sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is not about a 4.5-hour drive from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Actually drove right past Fort Wayne to get to Milwaukee. Played high school at Northrop in Indiana. He averaged 10.7 rebounds and 2.3 steals per game as Cal played 3 games in 3 different venues. He also averaged a double-double while averaging 15 points per game. He set a career high in 21 points, 15 rebounds in the December 14th matchup against Wilmington, Delaware, plus added 2 blocks and 4 steals versus the Wildcats from the CACC. The Indiana native then eclipsed a career-high 22 points and finished with 11 rebounds and 1 steal in a loss against Bloomsburg on Tuesday, December 17th. Alexander also collected 6 rebounds and 2 steals while battling foul trouble on the December 21st matchup in a 14-point win at Kutztown to help Cal snap a 7-game losing streak. So, let me adjust the camera for just a second. Move my laptop in here. There we go. All right, so what I decided to do with this, so what you're about to see here in just a moment. Let me zoom near here. All right, perfect. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little bit blurry, but just bear with me on this. So, at the beginning of the season, I had my predictions for the teams in the midway point of the season. We're essentially midway there at the midway point. For IEP, they only have 2 more non-conference games, one tonight, and then the second one's in February. I believe February 5th against Penn State Du-Bois. So, then the other 14 games are against the teams in the PSAC West. So we're just getting started. Whoa. Hello, you can see me there. All right. Good stuff. Okay. So on your left, as you see here, so this was my predictions from the preseason. So this was West Division preseason. This is where we're standing as of right now, as of today. As you see here, we have points earned. So how this works, you're going to see different colors. So I'll explain here in a moment what that means. And then you have East preseason, actual standings, points earned again. And then I'm going to have my, come on. There we go. Okay. No. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So, again, on your left is my preseason predictions that I had early this season. We'll get to my end-of-season predictions, who I think will finish at where the standings will finish at the end of March. So, let's take a look. So, Slippery Rock was number 1. Gannon, I had number 2. IEP 3. Cal 4. Clarion 5. Seton Hill 6. Pitt Johnstown 7th. And Borough 8th. So, as you can see here, as of today, this is where the standings are as of right now. So in 8th place with a record of 5-7 overall and 2-4 in conference play is Edinboro. As you can see, it is highlighted in green. So that means I got that prediction correct. So that's 3 points right out of the gate. 7th place, I had Pitt Johnstown. They are currently ranked 4th in the PSAC West. As you can see right there, Pitt Johnstown is currently 4th. So I got that prediction incorrect. So I get no points. Seton Hill, Pitt Johnstown, actually right now, they're in 4th place with a record of 7-6 overall on the season and 3-3 in conference play. Let's see. Seton Hill, I had predicted 6th. They are actually projected, they are currently 6th right now. 9-5 overall in the season and 2-4 in conference play. So another game I got correct, or another standings prediction I got correct. So 3 points right out of the gate. 5th place, I had Clarion. They are currently 3rd in the West right now. Clarion sits 3rd in the West with an 8-4 record overall and 3-3 in conference play. So unfortunately, I do not get any points for that. California had ranked number 4. They're number 7 in the West, which is surprising. The problem is though they're still out, not having all their players healthy right now, so that kind of hurts them a little bit. Cal right now is 7-7 and they're 2-4 in conference play, so unfortunately do not get any points. IUP had ranked number 3. They're actually number 5 right now. So, yeah, hard to believe that. IEP is 6-6 overall. They're 3-3 in conference play. No points awarded. Gannon and Slippery Rock were really close. Thanks to that win against East Stroudsburg, Slippery Rock moved all the way up from 5th to 2nd in the PSAC West. So if you see here in yellow, so green you get 3 points. I got 3 points. Red 0. Yellow means 1 point. So they at least get a point out of that. And Slippery Rock I had at number 1, they're number 2. So within that one, as long as they are one position near my prediction from the beginning, I get a point. If they're like way off, like 2 positions, then no points are awarded. If I have the prediction correct, then we would go from there. All right, so moving on to the East. So I had Bloomsburg in 9th to start the year. They are currently 8th. Bloomsburg is 2-10 with a 1-4 record in conference play right now on the season. So I get a point there. I forgot to do the math. So overall, I got 8 points overall. Let's see if I can move that. Come in. There we go. So 8 points overall. Back to the East. Bloomsburg, 8th place. I had Kutztown to start the season. I had them predicted to be in 8th place. Sorry about that. Okay. Currently, I had Bloomsburg. I had in 8th place. Currently, they are dead last with an 0-5 record in conference play and 3-8 overall in the season. But because they're only one position from where I had them at the beginning of the season, I get a point. Wait. Okay, yeah. That's fine. All right, here we go. Mansfield, I had them projected 7th. They are currently 7th right now with a 3-7 record overall and 1-4 in conference play. That was the only one I got correct from the PSAC East. So I get 3 points for that one. Shepherd, I had 5th. They are actually ranked number 2 in the East. Shepherd is 8-4 with a 4-1 record in conference play. The team in 6th right now. We'll get to in a minute, so no points awarded there. Shippensburg, I had 5th in the conference. They are 6th. With a 4-7 record overall and 2-3 in conference play, 1 point awarded. All right, Lock Haven had 4th. They are currently 5th with a record of 5-6 overall and 5-6 overall in the season, 2-2 in conference play. They're 5th, one position from where I had them projected the season, 1 point awarded. Millersville had projected 3rd. They're currently 4th in the PSAC East with a 7-5 record and 3-2 in conference play, 1 point awarded. Westchester I had projected at number 2. They are actually number 1 in the PSAC right now, in the PSAC East at a 10-2 record, 5-0 in conference play. And in East Stroudsburg at number 1, it's currently Westchester who holds that position. East Stroudsburg's currently 3rd, so no points awarded there. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So overall for this one, I actually did a lot better in the East than I did with the West. That's kind of surprising to say the least. So that's where we're at right now. Here's what I have for the end of the season. So here's what I have right now. I have still Edinburgh in dead last. I think Edinburgh is the worst team in the conference. I don't think they have a lot of talent. The 6 and 7 seeds were so tough to choose. Actually, you could probably just pick 4 through 7 were really tough to choose. I actually have Seton Hill missing the playoffs. As crazy as that sounds. I actually have Cal sneaking in to the playoffs. Pitt Johnstown at 5. Clarion 4. IEP I still think is going to be 3rd. Maybe Clarion sneaks in at 3. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see when March comes around when we do this thing. Slippery Rock I have at 2, and then Gannon at number 1. In the East, not a lot of changes. I have Kutztown at the bottom. Bloomsburg, Mansfield. So the bottom 3 right now are still the same. Shippensburg I have at 6. Lock Haven 5. I think Shepherd's going to drop in the second half. I think Shepherd's going to drop from 2nd to 4th. Millersville jumps from 4th. Millersville's going to make a jump. I think East Stroudsburg's going to finish in 2nd. I think Westchester is the team of the East. And that's crazy because Slippery Rock hasn't won it since the PSAC since 1963. Westchester hasn't won it since 1959. This is possibly one of their best chances to do it, to win the title. So that's what I have overall on the predictions for the season. So that's a new thing that I'm working on this year. It was something different. So now let's get to the load. Sorry, my laptop's being really slow. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at where we're at right now. Let's get to the games and recaps from nearly 2 weeks ago. Holy crap. All right. First game, Edinburgh at Bloomsburg. In the first half, Edinburgh outscoring Bloomsburg 42-24, and then Edinburgh outscoring Bloomsburg in the second half 41-31. Final score 83-55, Edinburgh winning, improving to 5-7 on the season and 2-4 in conference play, while Bloomsburg drops to 2-10 and 1-4 in conference play. Locking away. There we go. Top scorer for Edinburgh was Michael Dunn in 33 minutes, shot 8 of 16 from the floor, 6 of 13 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal for 22 points. Steve Kelly in 35 minutes, shot 7 of 11 from the floor, 5 of 8 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for 19 points. Sanker Everin in 34 minutes, shot 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 4 assists for a total of 10 points. In the first half, Edinburgh shot 50% from the floor, 50% for three-point range, 0% from the free throw line. Second half, 51.9% from the floor, 50% for three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Overall, the Fighting Scots shot 30 of 59, or 50.8% from the floor, 17 out of 34, or 50% for three-point range, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 100%. For Bloomsburg, their top scorer was Louis Wild in 36 minutes, shot 6 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 7 for three-point range, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for 15 points. Matt Bengal in 30 minutes, 5 of 13 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal for 13 points. Bloomsburg in the first half shot 33.3% from the floor, 37.5% for three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, 37.5% from the floor, 0% for three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Overall, the Huskies shot 24 out of 67, or 35.8% from the floor, 3 out of 21, or 14.3% for three-point range, 4-4 from the free throw line, 100%. SRU and East Stroudsburg. So this game went into overtime. SRU outscored East Stroudsburg 41-25 in the first half, before East Stroudsburg outscored SRU 46-30 in the second half, which required overtime as the score was 71 apiece. SRU in the first overtime outscored East Stroudsburg 12-10. Final scores 83-81. SRU beats East Stroudsburg for the first time in program history. SRU goes to 7-6, 4-2 in conference play. East Stroudsburg drops to 9-3 and 3-2 in conference play. Top scorer for SRU was the PSAC West Athlete of the Week, Luke Howells, who in 40 minutes played. He shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists for 17 points. Dave Waters off the bench in 32 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, 5 out of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 2 steals for 16 points. Jomo Goings in 21 minutes shot 6 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point range, 0 out of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal for 14 points. Maseo Austin in 29 minutes shot 4 of 9 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 3 steals for 13 points. SRU in the first half shot 51.6% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 62.5% from the free throw line. Second half, 37% from the floor, 22.2% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. In overtime, SRU shot 4 of 6, or 66.7% from the floor, 0 out of 2, or 0% from three-point range, 4 out of 6, or 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Rock shot 30 out of 64, or 46.9% from the floor, 6 of 19, 31.6% from three-point range, 17 out of 24, or 70.8% from the free throw line. 2 technical fouls were assessed, 1 to my man Ike Herster and 1 to Jomo Goings. For East Stroudsburg, their top scorer was Cam Young, who was the PSAC East Defensive Player of the Week. played all 40 minutes, played 40 minutes, and he didn't play all 40, because that would have been 45 minutes. This is why I didn't go to school for math, kids. Cam Young in 40 minutes, 7 of 15 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks and 5 steals for 18 points. Evan Morton off the bench in 30 minutes, shot 3 of 10 from the floor, 3 out of 7 from three-point range, 8 of 10 from the free throw line with 2 rebounds, 3 assists for 17 points. Nasir Griffin in 32 minutes, 6 of 9 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 15 points. Jalen Picardo in 30 minutes off the bench and 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 14 points. And Lakeem McKaylee in 13 minutes off the bench. 13 minutes off the bench. There we go. He was 4 of 7 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 block for 10 points. East Stroudsburg in the first half shot 28.6% from the floor, 11.1% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half, a lot better, shooting 51.9% from the floor, 38.5% from three-point range, 86.7% from the free throw line. In overtime, they shot 3 out of 4, or 75% from the floor, 2 out of 2, or 100% from three-point range, 2 out of 4, or 50% from the free throw line. Overall, the Warriors shot 25 out of 59, or 42.4% from the floor, 8 out of 24, or 33.3% from three-point range, 23 out of 31, or 74.2% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Nasir Griffin. Seton Hill at Westchester. Westchester outscored Seton Hill 30-29 in the first half. Then Westchester outscored Seton Hill 39-27 in the second half, with the final score being 69-56 in favor of Westchester, improving to 10-2 and 5-0 in conference play, while Seton Hill drops to 9-5 and 2-4 in conference play. Top scorer for the Griffins was Kendrick Curtis, who in 31 minutes shot pretty well, 6 of 7 from the floor, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and 3 steals for 13 points. Gage Lattimore in 32 minutes, 5 of 13 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal for 12 points. In the Seton Hill in the first half shot 37.9% from the floor, 36.4% three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, 34.5% from the floor, 21.4% from three-point range, 57.1% from the free throw line. Overall, the Griffins shot 21 out of 58, or 36.2% from the floor, 7 out of 25, or 28% from three-point range, 7 out of 10, or 70% from the free throw line. For Westchester, their top scorer was Joshua Walker, the PSAC East Athlete of the Week. 29 minutes, 8 of 14 from the floor, and 9 of 12 from three-point range. A career-high 15 rebounds with 1 assist to go with a career-best 25 points. Westchester in the first half shot 31.4% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, 48.2% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 68.8% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Rams shot 24 out of 62, or 38.7% from the floor, 6 out of 21, or 28.6% from three-point range, 15 out of 20, or 75% from the free throw line. Clarion at Shepherd. In the first half, Shepherd outscored Pitt Johnstown 39-29. Second half, Shepherd outscoring Pitt Johnstown 41-36. Final score 80-65 in favor of the Rams of Shepherd, improving to 8-4 and 4-1 in conference play, while Pitt Johnstown drops to 7-6 and 3-3 in conference play. Top score for goodness gracious, Top. Can you lay down, please? Goodness gracious, dude. You got your fuck stuck in the computer. I wonder why. Anyways, Ryan Smith was the top scorer for Pitt Johnstown in 34 minutes, 11 of 19 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals for 28 points. And Baden Forup in 19 minutes, 6 of 9 from the floor, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 steal for 15 points. Pitt Johnstown in the first half shot 43.3% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, 48.2% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 90% from the free throw line. Overall, the Mountain Cats shot 26 of 57, or 45.6% from the floor, 2 of 6, or 33.3% from three-point range, 11 out of 12, or 91.7% from the free throw line. For Shepherd, their top scorer was Marcus Banks in 36 minutes, 9 of 13 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for 19 points. Not much. Enjoying my winter break. Chase Parr in 28 minutes, 4 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 14 points. Carson Poffenberger in 27 minutes, 4 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 12 points. Shepherd in the first half shot 58.6% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Second half, 46.4% from the floor, 36.4% from three-point range, 68.8% from the free throw line. Overall, the Rams shot 30 out of 57, or 52.6% from the floor, 7 out of 21, or 33.3% from three-point range, 13 out of 20, or 65% from the free throw line. Clarion at Shippensburg. Kind of a shocker here. First half, Shippensburg outscored Clarion 33-22, before Clarion outscored Shippensburg in the second half 41-33. Final score, Shippensburg 66, Clarion 63. Shippensburg improving to 2-3 in conference play, 3-7 overall in the season. Clarion drops to 8-4 and 3-3 in conference play. Cam Kearney was the top scorer for Clarion in 31 minutes, 6 of 14 from the floor, 0 for 4 from three-point range, 11 of 13 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 1 assist with 23 points. Jeremy Thomas II in 28 minutes shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal for 14 points. Trey Nelson played all 40 minutes, 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for 10 points. Clarion in the first half shot 32.1% from the floor, 14.3% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half, 48.2% from the floor, 12.5% from three-point range, 87.5% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Eagles shot 22 out of 55, or 40% from the floor, 3 out of 22, or 13.6% from three-point range, 16 of 19, or 84.2% from the free throw line. Shippensburg's top scorer came off the bench, Marcus Franks, in 32 minutes, shot 7 of 15 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for 18 points. Jaden Smith in 33 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 3 out of 6 from three-point range, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals for 13 points. Denzel Figueroa in 25 minutes, 5 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 12 points. Shippensburg in the first half shot 37.5% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. Second half, 48.2% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, 62.5% from the free throw line. Overall, the Raiders shot 25 out of 59, or 42.4% from the floor, 7 out of 17, or 41.2% from three-point range, 9 of 13, or 69.2% from the free throw line. Gannon at Lock Haven. Lock Haven outscored Gannon 42-41 in the first half, before Gannon outscored the Bald Eagles in the second half 48-42. Gannon winning 89-84, improving to 10-2 on the season and 5-0 in conference play. Lock Haven dropping to 5-6 and 2-3 in conference play. Top scorer for Gannon was Tasman Goodert, 29 minutes, 7 of 14 from the floor, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals for 18 points. Off the bench, Lane Sarver in 21 minutes shot 5 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 1 assist with 14 points. Pace Prosser in 28 minutes, 4 of 9 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block, and 4 steals for 13 points. Justin DeBuck in 26 minutes, 5 of 8 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. He had 5 assists and 1 steal for 12 points. Ernest Shelton, 2 of 11 from the floor in 22 minutes, with shooting 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 10 points. Gaten in the first half shot 42.1% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 62.5% from the free throw line. Second half, 51.6% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 72.2% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Knights shot 32 out of 69, or 46.4% from the floor, 7 of 19, or 36.8% from three-point range, 18 of 26, or 69.2% from the free throw line. Lock Haven's top scorer was Isaiah Stewart in 37 minutes, 5 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block for 15 points. Eli Washington, 22 minutes, 6 of 9 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal for 14 points. Yes, I have, actually. It was a chicken challenge that I did one time. But anyways, that's besides the point. Laquan Burton, 18 minutes off the bench, 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 12 points. Lock Haven in the first half shot 60% from the floor, 53.9% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Second half, 50% from the floor, 22.2% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall, the Bald Eagles shot 29 out of 53, or 54.7% from the floor, 9 out of 22, or 40.9% from three-point range, 17 of 26, or 65.4% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Eli Washington. To be determined. I don't trust TikTok. I usually use TikTok for videos that get sent from family. California versus Kutztown. California in the first half outscored Kutztown 41-40. Then they outscored Kutztown 46-33 in the second half. California finally winning a game for the first time in forever. California winning 87-73. The Vulcans improved to 7-7, 2-4 in conference play. Kutztown drops to 3-8, 0-5 in conference play. Still the only team in the PSAC that has yet to win a game this year. Top scorer for the Vulcans was Cam Polak, who's had 3 straight terrific games after having some pretty bad performances recently. Cam Polak played all 40 minutes, shooting 9 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 10 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals for 27 points. Jordan Buchanan, who was the PSAC West Defensive Athlete of the Week from 2 weeks ago, 36 minutes, 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 10 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals for 23 points. Caden Hanna in 26 minutes, 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists for 12 points. Duncan Moy in 27 minutes off the bench, 3 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for 11 points, and 1 block to go with that. Keandre DeShields in 16 minutes, 4 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists for 10 points. California in the first half shot 50% from the floor, 38.9% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, 55.6% from the floor, 46.7% from three-point range, 64.3% from the free throw line. Overall, the Vulcans shot 29 out of 55, or 52.7% from the floor, 14 of 33, or 42.4% from three-point range, 15 of 20, or 75% from the free throw line. Kutztown, their top scorer was Jalen Bryant, who played all 40 minutes, shooting 7 of 16 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for 22 points. Jaden McGee in 33 minutes, 3 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 4 from the three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists for 11 points. You got to move, Tucker. Your foot sucked, bud. Can you lay down, please? I know. Move. For just a second. Okay, Jordan Nikola Abisolo at 25 minutes, 4 of 9 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 3-4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 4 steals for 11 points. And Amir Cunningham off the bench in 17 minutes, shot 3 of 5 from the floor, 4-4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals for 10 points. And there's the guy. Now we got a guy who actually, I believe he. Did you have a double-double, Sankey, against Slippery Rock? I think you did. Because I think you had at least like 10. You had at least like 15 rebounds, I think. Played a terrific game. Unfortunately, Slippery Rock, my alma mater, beat Montauk, unfortunately. But it was a good game. It was just fun to see everybody from Montauk, which was awesome. I think you did. I don't know. Let me look that up now. I'm kind of curious. Let me see if it'll give me the stats. Oh, wait, no. Wrong one. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So you had potentially back-to-back double-doubles. That's awesome. Let me see. Oh, I'm not talking. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Can I log in? Recap. I'm going to say, I think you had 2 double-doubles over the weekend. We're going to go with that. Where are we at? Okay, yeah. Kutztown, 47.8% from the floor in the first half, 37.5% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. Second half, 34.3% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Bears shot 23 out of 58 or 39.7% from the floor, 6 out of 20 or 30% from three-point range, 21 out of 28 or 75% from the free throw line. All right, we're going to skip IEP in Millersville just a moment. So we're going to go to the one Sunday game that occurred on December 22nd. This was the last game of the 2024 calendar year. And then we'll get back to the the game recap of IEP in Millersville. Wilson and Shippensburg. Shippensburg outscored Wilson 39-32, and then they outscored them again 46-40 in the second half. Shippensburg beating Wilson 85-72. Shippensburg proved to 4-7, 2-3 in conference play. That didn't really matter. Wilson drops to 4-7. Top scorer for Wilson was Trey Keys, who in 32 minutes, 7 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 9 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for 19 points. Amari Jones, glazing so hard. It's probably because of the light. Anyways, Amari Jones, 36 minutes, 7 of 17 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 2 steals for 17 points. Gary Robinson in 37 minutes, 5 of 14 from the floor, 0 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals for 12 points. Wilson in the first half shot 27.8% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Second half, not necessary. Second half, 50% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. Overall, Wilson shot 27 out of 70 or 38.6% from the floor, 9 out of 26 or 34.6% from three-point range, 9 of 11 from free throw line, 81.8%. Shippensburg, their top scorer was Marcus Franks, who came off the bench yet again. 29 minutes, 10 of 13 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 24 points. Jaden Smith in 31 minutes, 7 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 7 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks for 19 points. Trey Martin in 34 minutes, 7 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for 18 points. Shippensburg in the first half shot 50% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half, 63.3% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 45.5% from the free throw line. Overall, the Raiders, again, they shot 34 out of 60 or 56.7% from the floor. 6 of 19 or 31.6% from three-point range. 11 of 20 or 55% from the free throw line. Now we get to the abomination that was, not the abomination, but the game that was between IUP and Millersville. All right, so Millersville in the first half outscored IUP 43-32. For IUP outscored them Millersville 36-33. Final score 76-68 in favor of the Marauders. Millersville improving to 7-5 and 3-3 in conference play. IUP drops to 6-6 in the 3-3 record in conference play. Tyler Grove was the top scorer for the Crimson Hawks, who in 28 minutes shot 7 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal for 18 points. Demir Brooks, for the second straight game, came off the bench in 34 minutes, 7 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, and a steal for 16 points. Ian Herring off the bench had a pretty impressive performance. 19 minutes, 4 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and a total of 11 points. Kaimani Marrero had 36 minutes, 4 of 12 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals for 10 points. Christian Moore, not his best performance for the Crimson Hawks, but hopefully that will improve as this week comes around. 34 minutes, 3 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal for 9 points. Sark Ferdin in 28 minutes, 1 of 2 from the floor, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 block for 2 points. Cal McNamara got the start for Demir Brooks in 6 minutes, went 1 of 2 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 1 steal for 2 points, so pretty good performance from him. And Alfonso Pickens Jr. Had 15 minutes, had 2 assists for the Crimson Hawks. IUP in the first half shot 50% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Second half, 43.8% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Crimson Hawks shot 27 out of 58 or 46.6% from the floor, 5 of 14 or 35.7% from the three-point range, 9 of 11 or 81.8% from the free throw line. For Millersville, their top scorer was Aiden Gare, who in 34 minutes shot 6 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 7 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal for 18 points. Siraj Ali, 34 minutes, 7 of 13 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for 16 points. And Jamie Ested in 27 minutes, 6 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals for 14 points. They held Drew Stover to only 8 points in 31 minutes, which was an incredible performance from the Crimson Hawks defense yet again, shutting down their top scorer once again. Millersville in the first half shot 51.5% from the floor, 41.7% from three-point range, 57.1% from the free throw line. Second half, 40% from the field, 28.6% from three-point range, 68.8% from the free throw line. Overall, Millersville shot identically with IUP. They shot exactly 27 out of 58 from the floor, 46.6%. 7 of 19 from three-point range, 36.8%. 15 of 23 or 65.2%. One problem that I had with this game with IUP was the fact of the matter was they did not have a lead at any point in the game. They led for exactly 0 minutes and 0 seconds. You cannot win games like that when you do not lead at any point in the game. And especially in the first half when you're down by 19 points. So hopefully IUP is going to learn from this game, and this is a game that they could have easily won. But it is what it is. We move on from there. Overall, so let's look from Saturday. I think I went 5-3. Yeah, 5-3 on December 21st, and then that one game on December 22nd. So overall, 6-3, not too shabby. Overall record is 99, and so far I've gone 99 out of 156 games correct so far this season. 635. That is let me do my calculator math. I had it and then I lost it. Unbelievable. Welcome to my life of being a math teacher. Not. So we're over the halfway point of the season now. So yeah, 63.5% of the games I've gone correct this year. We have about 138 games left to go in the season overall. So the number of games are going to die down a bit. Since we are officially going to be starting division play starting tomorrow. So the PSAC West teams will play the PSAC West teams, and the teams in the East will play teams in the East Division. So let's look at the schedule for this weekend. We got a lot of games to cover. 2 games today. We got six on tomorrow, and 1 game on Saturday. So episode 18, I'm planning to film I don't know when it's going to be, because the problem is IEP and Edinburgh play at 3 p.m. on Monday, so it's probably going to be a Sunday episode, believe it or not. Hard to believe. But I'll figure it out from here. So let's look at the games. 1 o'clock game. This originally was supposed to be played in, I believe, November as part of the Gary Miller Classic, but they actually rescheduled it to today. It's Gannon, who's 10-2, taking on 5-5 West Virginia State. IEP 6-6, taking on 5-5 Teal College. So those are the only 2 games. So the first game, Gannon and West Virginia State, they're playing at 1 p.m. Then Teal and IEP playing at 7:30. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock game. Oh wait, no, they changed it. Okay, never mind. 7 o'clock game, SRU taking on Seton Hill at home at the Morrow Fieldhouse. Slippery Rock is 7-6, Seton Hill 9-5. And the remaining 5 games are at 7:30. Mansfield taking on Bloomsburg. Mansfield 3-7, Bloomsburg 2-10. Edinburgh 5-7. What? Hold the phone. Did they make this game a Clarion game? That can't be right. Hold on. According to PSAC, they made this game as Edinburgh as the road team. I thought Clarion was, or Edinburgh was playing at home. Maybe I wrote it wrong. January 3rd. No. Oh, that explains why, because I'm in the wrong year. I don't want your 8-20 season, Clarion. Give me your 8-4 season. Thank you. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Never mind. This game did get changed. So I'm guessing that's because of the weather. That makes a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. I think it's because they switched it because of the weather. Oh well. So this game's actually being played at the Tippin Gymnasium. 7:30 start. Ooh. Okay. All right. There's this buddy of mine. All right. Where are we at? So yes, Edinburgh at Clarion. This game was originally supposed to be played at Edinburgh, but good thing I checked my note cards. Am I right? So next game, Westchester at Shepherd. This is the top 2 teams in the PSAC East, so this is going to be probably my matchup of the weekend. Despite the game being key game being played on Saturday. Shippensburg and Millersville. Shippensburg 4-7. Millersville 7-5. Back to Westchester for a second. Westchester 10-2. Shepherd 8-4 on the season. Then Kutztown, who is 3-8, taking on 5-6, traveling to Lockhaven to take on 5-6 Lockhaven. Then the matchup on Saturday is going to be the last game played for the Gannon Golden Knights at the Haggerty Family Event Center. Thank the Lord. Their next home game will be January 15th against SRU, and it's finally going to be played in the newly remodeled Highmark Event Center, which is supposed to be their gold out game. That'll be a fun game to watch. I might actually watch parts of that game. I think IEP's playing that day. No, wait, yeah, they're playing Pitt Johnstown. Okay, I might end up watching part of the Gannon game. We'll see. So that's that. Saturday at 3 o'clock, Gannon taking on California. People had it was originally the top 2 teams in the PSAC West. Cal 7-7, Gannon 10-2 as of right now, but they could be 11-2 or 10-3 depending on the game that is going to be happening in any moment now. So we'll do my pick for that game. We'll get that one out of the way. West Virginia State at Gannon. I chose Gannon on this one. The other picks we'll get to in just a moment. Now, here we go. My scouting report for the matchup today between IEP and Teal College. The Crimson, so all-time record, this is the 2,286 career game for the Crimson Hawks. They have a record of 1,502 wins versus 783 losses, 658 winning percentage all time. Crimson Hawks come in 6-6 with a 3-3 record in PSAC West. They're ranked 5th as of right now. They came off an 8-point loss on December 21st at Millersville. Their opponent, Teal College, which is actually, believe it or not, 35 minutes up the road from where I am right now. They play in the President's Athletic Conference, which is a Division III conference. So this is, in a way, an exhibition game. Teal College is 5-5, and they're 4-3 in the President's Athletic Conference, which is 5th out of 11 teams. Their last game was nearly a month ago, December 10th, against Bethany, West Virginia, in which they won 83-72. This is a 7:30 game at the Kowalczyk Convention Athletic Complex in Indiana, Pennsylvania. The travel from the Beagley Center in Greenville, Pennsylvania, to the Kowalczyk is about 102 miles or 164 kilometers, about a 1 hour and 56-minute drive. With this now we get to the second phase of my newly acquired thing. As you may have just witnessed, I have a map behind me. So, flip that for a second. So I just draw this the other day. So this is my Pennsylvania map. Yay, I love drawing. So, as you can see, our opponent in question, Teal, situated about 35 minutes from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. You take 358, go down south at 79 till you hit 422. Going 422 past Katanning. Stay on 422 until you hit the town of Indiana, Pennsylvania. Rough time about 1 hour and 56 minutes. So this will again be adjusted for Monday's matchup when we get back to that. All right, so this is the 18th all-time meeting between these two programs. IEP leads the all-time series 16-1. Their last matchup was November 14th, 2011, which would have been my 6th grade year. I would have been going into my first year of middle school. My 6th grade year at Slippery Rock area middle school. IEP won that matchup 84-59 over Teal. This is their first matchup in 4,798 days. Long time ago. So 13 years in the making, we finally have a matchup against Teal. Now let's look at the 7 key elements of my fundamentals of basketball. Offense, defense, field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage, free throw percentage, rebounds, and, of course, assist to turnover ratio. IEP, averaging 72.3 points per game, is ranked 15th in the conference out of 17 teams. Teal's averaging 70 points per game, which is ranked 7th out of 11 teams in the PAC. So the advantage right now in terms of offensive points per game goes to IEP. Teal only allowing 70.1 points per game. That's 6th in the conference. That actually would be, I believe, top 3 in the PSAC in terms of defense. But they're 6th in their conference, 70.1 points allowed per game. IEP's tied for 4th at 72.8 points per game allowed. Advantage goes to Teal College on this one. Field goal percentage, IEP shooting 43.7% as a team, 12th in the conference. Teal third to last in the PAC at 42.4%. Advantage IEP. 3-point field goal percentage. IEP is 12th in their conference at 30.9% from the 3-point range. Teal is dead last at 28.2% in the PAC. Advantage IEP. Free throw percentage. IEP 72.2% as a team, tied for 9th in the conference. Teal is 70.1%. That's 5th in the PAC. Advantage IEP. Rebounds 37.8 rebounds per game for IEP. That's tied for 7th. 37.1 rebounds per game for Teal. That's 6th in their conference. Advantage IEP. Assist to turnover ratio. IEP is at 0.99 assists per turnover. That's tied for 8th with Millersville, believe it or not. Team they just faced nearly 2 weeks ago. Teal 0.71 Assists per turnover, that's second to last in the PAC. Advantage, IEP. Overall results, IEP earned 6 out of the 7 key elements in this overall results of this match. Top score for the top 3 scores for IEP. The top scorer is Christian Moore, 18.2 points, 4.1 rebounds per game, 39.6% from the floor, 36.2% from 3-point range. Number 2 is second highest score is number 1, Kaimani Marrero, 13.4 points, 4.2 rebounds per game, 40.6% from the floor, 24.5% from 3-point range. Demir Brooks, the third highest score for the Crimson Hawks, 12 points, 8.3 rebounds per game, 60.6% from the floor, 0% from 3-point range. Again, has yet to make a 3-point field goal attempt. Maybe that might happen tonight. We never know. For the Teal Tomcats, their top 3 scores. Their first one is number 9. He's a 6'4" fresh. Is Rob Thomas. No, not this guy from Matchbox 20 who sings one of my favorite songs, She's So Mean, and also sings great songs like Lonely No More and Someday. But Rob Thomas, the guy who's a 6'4" forward and freshman from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, played his high school ball at Penns Hills High School, which was the alma mater of one of the greatest defensive ends in NFL history, Aaron Donald. Rob Thomas in this season for Teal College is averaging 11.8 points and 4 rebounds per game, shooting 53.8% from the floor, 80% from 3-point range. He's taken 4 out of 5 He's hit 4 out of 5 3-point attempts this season. The second highest score is number 12, a 6'2" guard and senior from Merida, Venezuela. Played his high school ball at Southwest Miami High School, Gabriel Gonzalez. He is averaging 11.1 points, 2.3 rebounds per game, 47.7% from the floor, 43.8% from 3-point range. He's overall 7 to 16 from 3-point range this season. And the third highest scorer is Mike Brown. No, not the 4-time NBA. No, not the guy who recently just got fired by the laughingstock known as the Sacramento Kings, and also has won 4 NBA championships as an assistant coach. 1 with the Spurs in 2003, 2 with the Kings in 2000, or 2 with the Golden State Warriors in 2000. Or actually, I'm sorry, 1 with the Spurs in 2003, and 3 with the Warriors in 2017, 18, and 22. But Mike Brown, the guy who's a 5'10" guard and junior from Clinton, Maryland, and played high school ball at Gwynn Park High School. Mike Brown for the Teal Tomcats, 10.6 points, 3 rebounds per game, 32.4% from the floor, 24.4% from 3-point range. So, TIL, 3 keys of the game follow the TIL rule of this matchup. Number 1, take advantage early. Again, with IEP in that last matchup against Millersville, looked like they did not want to show up. And it's kind of unfortunate because they were down by 19, but they came back relatively quickly to be down by like 6 points relatively fast. So if IEP can get a big start early, they won't have to worry about trying to come back from being down by as many as 19 points in their previous matchup. 2, the holidays are over. Yes, Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that's over. All that's in the rearview mirror now. Now we got to focus on the second half of the season with 16 games to go in the regular season, and only 2 of them being non-conference games from now on, and the other 14 are PSAC games. And 3, improvements are, and I'm going to put this in key, and I put this in bold letters with capital lettering, of course, because if it's important, I find that there. But 3, improvements are key to the second half of the season. Again, there's only 16 games left in the season right now. For the time being, at least, we have to know there's 16 games left in the season. But if they want to make the playoffs, improvements are absolutely key to their second half of the season, especially with we don't know how the PSAC West is going to roll, because there's the PSAC West this year is another gauntlet conference again. I mean, Gannon's pretty much the top of the cream of the crop right now, but there's still teams like 2 through 8, I would say, 2 through 7. Those teams are competitive. So, SRU, Clarion, IUP, Pitt, Johnstown, Cal, Seton Hill, they're all competitive teams. I mean, even Edinburgh is going to be competitive this year. So we don't know what's going to happen in these in the final roughly 2 months of the regular season. So improvements are absolutely key to IUP success moving forward. So picks and predictions for today's matchups. So we already had West Virginia State and Gannon, which that game is actually being played now. I chose Gannon. IUP against Teal, I'm picking IUP. I think IUP will roll tonight. I think IUP is due for a big win, especially at home at the Kovalchik. We'll see what happens. Friday games. Edinburgh at Clarion. I chose Clarion. Seton Hill at SRU. I'm choosing Seton Hill. It's going to be a good matchup. Westchester at Shepherd. I'm going to pick Shepherd as an upset pick on this one. I know I have Shepherd projected to be 4th, but I would like to see Shepherd win this game. Shippensburg and Millersville. I'm picking Millersville. Kutztown at Lock Haven. I chose Lock Haven. Mansfield at Bloomsburg. This is kind of one of those toss-em games. Both teams suck right this year. So I'm picking Mansfield on this one. And then the Saturday game, California at Gannon. I'm choosing Gannon on that one. So anyways, that is going to do it for this episode with the PCBC. So look out for what's on the whiteboard. That's a good question, Mr. Beecham. So I created this board so that it's a PSAC map. So if you see the teams in blue, that represents teams that are in the PSAC East. Teams in the faded red, those are teams in the PSAC West. So what I'm going to try to do now is, for today's matchup, it's basically an example of the directions you would take if you're going from Teal to IUP. So with Monday's episode, you'll see me re-update the board and where it's going to be IUP traveling up north to Edinburgh. So be on the lookout for that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for episode 17. So I'm planning to film episode 17 probably later on Sunday, give or take, because of the matchup against... Is that yours? Oh my gosh. Pete, come here. Come here. Anyways, sorry about that. That's going to finally end. Okay, I'm good. So, that's going to end today's episode with the PCBC. I'll see you guys most likely on Sunday for episode 18. Once again, I'm the Honorable Judge Noah saying so long and have a good rest of your day.